What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing pretty good. Sitting down to get another daily trade recap out of the way on a day that I am wondering what message is ThinkOrSwim trying to send me. Yesterday, ThinkOrSwim had some issues, not just with myself, but what they called market issues. I don't think it was with the entire market. I think it was just with ThinkOrSwim. Today, I had some issues with ThinkOrSwim. I thought it was my computer, and I went over to TRADERVUE. TRADERVUE's charts were moving just fine. Went to reboot my computer. It took forever to reboot because I deleted the user GUI folder that's located within the ThinkOrSwim folder. Usually you could do that. It'll get out a lot of clutter and then it'll reinstall all the files that it needs to reinstall. But that took forever to get back booted up. By then, it's like, nah, I'm hands off. Don't really want to trade no more. So I only took one trade today in ThinkOrSwim. Took a couple of futures trades yesterday, which was last night. So with the futures during the week, the new session starts at 6 p.m. New session starts at 6 p.m. and it runs from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. And there's a break from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. So there's a break, an hour window, and then the futures opens back up at 6, and then they just continue running. I'm not sure if they take a break in the morning. I'm not sure if they take that hour break, but I don't think so. So I am starting to like trading the evening session of the futures. So I did that yesterday. Actually took another futures trade this morning, and we had a pretty good day. Initially, I said I wasn't taking any more futures trades. I went against my better judgment, and I gave back some of the money that we made in the futures account today. So let's go ahead. Let's take a peek at TRADERVUE real quick. We'll look at this one trade that I took. Reviewing trades for Tuesday, June 6th. Again, one trade today. Closed P&L $8. That was on the Qs. And first and foremost, I put the order in the system on the ladder. It probably took 30 seconds to fill. The order just sat on the ladder, pretty much bouncing as the stock moved. It didn't have the cancel button available for me to cancel out of the trade, and then it finally filled me. Okay, whatever. Once it fills me, the trade starts working in my favor. Start moving the stops around, getting them adjusted. This thing comes to my stop and it does not get me out of the trade. I'm trying to lock in some decent profit. Does not get me out of the trade. I eventually just hit the flatten now button, get out making $8. So that is what that trade was. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at it in ThinkOrSwim. And then we'll flip back over to that previous screen and look at trades that we took in TRADERVUE. But before we do that, quick peek at the SPY. 5-minute chart on the SPY. SPY opens, comes down, retest previous low of day. Man, finding that this to be a pretty good move when the SPY does this. Think about this. If you get in at 126.37 and you give this $1 worth of room, so you putting your stop at 425.37, risking $1. No haps. This thing rips. Comes back up to this line right here that we have on the chart. I'm going to scroll this back over. You'll see why it's on there. It's back on there because that was an area what am I talking about? That was just yesterday, Tuesday. That was an area pre-market Tuesday. It used it again coming through here. Later on in the day Tuesday, market flushes way down. And then today it comes back up and it uses that same area as resistance to try to go higher. And we are closing right up there again. And now after hours, we have broken that line. Let's see what kind of momentum we can get. We are still in a SPY call. It went down $7 today, but we're still up $36 in it. So still doing good there. You see, this is the Google contract that we traded, or not Google, Q's. And right above it is a Google contract that I'm in. Made $8 on it today, but we're still down $28 on it. So see if we can get some traction on that tomorrow. And actually, let's take a peek at Google real quick. I did not watch the market today. I could have got out of this contract green earlier today. It was up maybe $30. But like I said, I was not watching the market, which is not good when you're in a trade. You need to be kind of watching it. So could have got out of that contract green. And it's expiring in a couple of days. So I really should have took that profit today, because theta is going to kill that tomorrow. I'll be down probably $20 or probably down. Yeah, probably down $20 on that contract tomorrow from where we're down right now. But let's go ahead, pull up this particular contract that we traded this morning. And first of all, see if it was a good trade. And then second, look and see just how well ThinkOrSwim kind of screwed us over. So got in on this candle right here. Man, what did I just say about the SPY? Getting in, give it about $1 worth of room. I'm getting in about right there. Call it 353.24. You give this 352.24. Man, look at that. That was beautiful. See where we got in on the actual option chart, 199. So getting in somewhat near the top. 2 contracts. I get out of this thing on on that candle right there. So getting out, and I'm sure getting out at 203. So yeah, getting out like down near the bottom on this candle as it's pulling back. Was up probably a good, I want to say $30. Let me remove these 2 arrows real quick. And it's hard to see where. Let's load studies. 1 minute. There we go. Much better. Look at where we're getting out at now. You can see getting out at the bottom of this candle. Right there where I kind of dropped the arrow at. So bottom of that candle is 203. The top of that candle is 213. That's another $10. So $20 more from where we were at. But I just hit the flatten button because ThinkOrSwim was just wonky. Look at this thing. Maybe 10 more minutes later, up $60. And you see, this thing just made a nice move higher. But that is why I'm like, man, maybe ThinkOrSwim is giving me a sign to just switch over to the futures contracts full time. And we'll go back over right now. Take a peek at the futures. This is TRADERVUE. This is my new layout that I'm working with. I have MES on this side, the dome as they call it, DOM. I have a 2-minute chart and a 5-minute chart that I could just click right there back and forth between the two. I'll probably add a 15-minute up here as well. Come on this side. This is the MNQ. Same thing, 2-minute chart, 5-minute chart, the dome as they call it. If you notice my charts, I have the same setup that's on ThinkOrSwim. Fast moving average, slow moving average, and VWAP, which I don't see on that chart, but it's on the 2-minute chart. So same setup. Right here, I don't see the orders. Let's see positions. They've already deleted. They have already deleted. I needed to use this orders box to be able to see what times I was getting in and out of the trades. And they also remove the entry lines right here. That sucks. One thing is that I did save a screenshot of I did save a screenshot because I was posting it over in the Discord. So we're just gonna go back to the main. Can't even really review those trades because I don't have the information. That sucks. But you can see right here, this is what we did today. This morning, I was down 32.50 on MES. I was down 32.50. Took another trade on it and lost 30 more bucks. This morning, I was up $128 on MNQ. I took another trade on that one and I made 100 bucks. So decent day, very decent day. Had I not taken that other $30 losing trade, would have been almost a $200 day. I treat this account the same as I treat my ThinkOrSwim account. My goal is to make 100 to 200 bucks a day. Realistically, $100 a day. I won't even say the 200. So I almost made twice my daily goal until we took that trade, and still made what, 160? So not bad, not bad. But I need to realize that TRADERVUE gets their orders out of the system before 6 o'clock. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button already, now would be an excellent time. Doesn't cost you a thing and it would help me out greatly. If this is your first time over here and you're not subscribed, would love to have you as a sub. That way you can get notified whenever I do my recaps or any other videos that I might post, as well as I do some community posts, posting different pictures and things of that sort. So you'll get notified when I do that. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I keep telling myself that the next day I'm going to just strictly focus on futures. I have a layout made where I can use the ThinkOrSwim charts overlaid on top of TRADERVUE. But once the morning rolls around, it just, for some reason, I feel I need to take some trades in ThinkOrSwim, and I really don't. I need to just focus on futures. That same trade that I took on the Qs, I'm sure if I had the futures chart pulled up, it would have gave me that same look with probably a decent stop, and I probably would not have gotten out of the trade like I had to in ThinkOrSwim. Because like I said, when I checked TRADERVUE, charts was flying. The charts were flying. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.